Welcome, everybody. Just getting a few things set up here real quick. All right. So, hopefully everything will start working tonight. Hey, Lake Copper's already here. That's cool. I don't know if I can get the chat to come up on screen here or not. Who knows? It's always questionable when I'm doing this here. Let's see if we can make this work. We'll get rolling here in just a second, but I want to talk a little bit today about Steelhead. Dawn, you're here. Steve-O, you're here. Right on, guys. So hopefully things will just start working here. If not, oh well. Anyways, so steelhead fishing. Been out a few times. It has been slow. Everybody that I've talked to said the same thing. It's just been really slow. I've only seen one fish caught. I have not seen anything beyond that caught. And even the one fish that I did see caught was it was not very big. It was a large trout at best. I don't know what I would call it, a steelhead. I'd probably just call it a big trout, but either way. I was going to go out this last weekend, but it was so cold that we would have just been chipping ice off the eyelets, just fighting the line the whole time. It wouldn't, there's no way it would have worked. So what are you going to do? The area that I'm fishing on the Skookumchuck is, man, it's snaggy. It's really snaggy. I've lost a whole bunch of my lures that Don, who's on here. So Don is over at, you can find him on YouTube also, Grace Harbor Life. And he ties up a lot of custom jigs. In fact, I'll show you guys some here in just a second. He's tied up for me, but I've lost a whole bunch of lures. Lake Hopper, Blue Creek. No, didn't do Blue Creek. I've only done the Skookumchuck so far. Looking at doing Blue Creek. I did run into a guy just the other day who said that the fishing, under the emergency rules, the fishing dates have been cut way short, like the middle of February. So like a couple weeks. And sure enough, I looked it up. It affects a whole bunch of rivers. So I don't know. That's no good. But what are you going to do? So no, I did not fish Blue Creek. And with the shortened season, I've got to look and see what all rivers are affected. But I'm hoping that there are some that are going to be open through March. Because if I've only got 2 more weeks left to go catch steelhead, time is not on my side, that's for sure. But what I have seen online is some people catching a few steelhead, and they're catching them on like a kind of a peach orange jig head with a black body and sometimes a little bit of red on there. Very similar to what I think they would call the nightmare color in a lot of cases, but they're catching them on those. I'm going to be putting an order in here. Dawn, I know you're here, but be putting an order in with you for some more jig heads, probably in the nightmare color. But Dawn has tied me up some really nice like bucktails and stuff. Does a really good job. I'm going to leave a link to his YouTube channel down below. So if you want some custom stuff tied up here, Don's your guy. you can leave him a comment on his YouTube channel or something and figure out how you want to exchange information. And then also he's tying up, and I have not tried these yet, but lake hopper, I might put some of these in your hands, and Doug over at Trout Slayer there too. These are basically like little hoochies. And I have not tried these yet, but Don also makes these here. They're really, really cool. So I might tie up a couple of these here and see if I can get some trout with those. But I don't know where else to go for steelhead. A buddy of mine was talking about Willapa, so I might make a trip down to Willapa and see how that's going. I know here just a little over a week ago, me, Lake Hopper, Trout Slayer, and Steve, who is what is your handle on here? Should have brought my glasses. TRBLK. Anyways, we all met up over at Sinclair. I had one hit on my pole, throwing everything in my tackle box at him just about. I think he had one strike on his. Trout Slayer caught a bass, was fishing for trout, caught a bass, and I don't know if any more fish were caught that day or not. Lake Hopper, you'll have to jump in and say, I don't know if anybody else caught, I don't know if you caught one or not, but I don't know. It's been tough, and this cold weather has not helped. It's just been really hard to get out and do anything, so, but I do have some footage of some steelhead fishing on the river. I haven't posted it. I've actually got a whole bunch of footage, but we're just nobody out there is catching fish. So I've been hesitant to post it because what's the point? I was supposed to go out last week with Kevin up to Mason Lake. I was unfortunately couldn't do that. Something came up family related at the very last minute, so we had to bail on that, and I had to be local. So, but things like that happen. So Kevin, if you're out there, sorry, man. I need to get your information. I was scrambling to get a hold of you there last minute, but I need to get your information. So I don't see Doug on here from Trout Slayer tonight. He's probably, I don't know if he's listening or not, but he's probably working tonight. So Doug has been having some luck catching some trout, but he's only been using mostly just like power bait, just fishing off the bottom, the slow man's way. And I've done it. I'll probably do it again in the future, but that is a painful way to fish for me. I struggle with that. So it's, I got to be more active. I mean, I can do it for a short time, but then I get so bored. I just want to dig my eyes out. I don't know. I gotta be moving. So, but things should start changing here pretty soon. We're, February's upon us, and kind of that pre-spawn season is coming. So I'm thinking we'll start seeing some fish in here pretty soon. That it'll start picking up, and get those bass moving around. I'm really itching to go out and do some bass fishing. So other than that, I didn't live stream last week because I had ordered a camera, and it came in, and they called me like just shortly before I was supposed to be live streaming, and I'm like, I've been waiting for weeks for this thing to come in. So I picked up a new camera and a new lens. I've got a brand new Canon mirrorless camera with the infamous 70-200 lens on there, and I've got a different lens to a 28-70 f2.8 for you camera nerds out there. And this thing takes some really, really nice pictures, and it'll do great video too. It'll do 60 frames a second, 4K video. So some of my future videos will be recorded with that camera, not just GoPros. Nothing wrong with the GoPros. They have their place, but and then some of the fish that I do catch, some of the real nice fish, those real pretty fish, like even bluegill that have, some bluegill are super colorful. I want to get some really, really good pictures of those bluegill. even perch and some of the rainbow trout, we've all seen it where some are really, really colorful and others are a little bit more dull. Those real nice fish, I would love to just get some really nice pictures of them. So anyways, I thought I'd invest in that and see if maybe get some better footage, get some better pictures. So, beyond that, I'll be out fishing this weekend. I think I'm going to run back out and brave the rain. I believe it's still supposed to rain this weekend. I'll have to check the forecast again, but I'm determined to get a steelhead. I would like to get one in February, if possible, before all the rivers close. And like I said, hopefully I'll find another river that's open into late February and into March, because that's when it sounds like the season really kind of gets hot. So maybe Blue Creek, Twin Bridges. Well, now I got to see if Winucci's affected or not. I'm not sure. That's something that I'll have to look into. But there was a laundry list of rivers that were going to be closing earlier than normal. So other than that, I don't know. I don't have too much else. Just thought I'd jump on here for a little bit and catch up, and I'll be posting a video this weekend regardless, win or lose. And there's one that I've actually been working on a little bit for a better part of a month now. I just need to get some more footage before I can stitch it all together and post it. But looking at just kind of reviewing a new panfish rod. It's not that new. We've probably had it for about 8 or 9 months now, but it's a real nice rod. So I'll be posting a video on that. Yeah, so beyond that, about all I got, folks. Be probably a pretty short one tonight. So, yeah, Don, if you're still there, I need you to text me your address. Also, I'll shoot you a text, but I need to send you down some money and get some more of those jigs, because I keep snagging them and losing them. I've probably lost 10 or 12 of them now. So, oh well, that's fishing in a river full of rocks and logs. But, well, with all that said, everybody, I think I'll jump off here, and I'll get a video up this weekend, and then we'll see you guys again on next Wednesday at 6, same time, same place. So, thanks for stopping in, and we'll catch you guys real soon.